everything starts with your mind. And then you visualize it, and then you execute it, And sometimes especially when it comes to these abstract drawings, I don't use any mind there. Just take the brush and then follow my hand. It's very spontaneous. See? But when I write poetry, I think. I don't write any spontaneous poetry, All this, it's real thought, and especially when it comes to these forms of chain poetry.
Di chuana di elang nokeng di namelang dithaba di itseng metlhala ya ditloutona di kgannwang ke makolwana a maoto a sa tlhabiwe ke mebetlo e tlhotsisang ba godisitsweng bonolong ba ramphashane di dirilwe go ka matlalo a dinkwe tsa masega. Ba sena le lerothodi la madi a botala ba di aparang nkwe di itseng modumo wa tlou e tshwere ke leii modumo o tullang medi ya tse tseiwang ke phefo tse.
Poetry is the ability to perceive. What makes poetry in my language is the weaving of proverbs, that every line must be a saying or a proverb or an aphorism or an axiom, or it must inform and wisen the listener.
Pied Lustral Audio, a poem for Winston Masagene Sawodi. You turn the coldness of light into optic songs that orchestrate as they settle on the concave chamber of our eyes. Sensitive, 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 sensitive eyes. Your magical spirit from the ancient through the future harnesses color's essence. In the spirit of a myriad galloping antelopes, a Sundance ecstasy.
It's important for me to make the young generation know that actually we as a generation recognized each other, because these young musicians don't do any tributes to other artists. It's very, very, very rare you find a musician has made a song dedicated to a poet, a painter, a dancer, a photographer, a filmmaker, and things like that.
Wabana khofat mafat amafat amafat
I do not buy into this township thing, because the township has always been used by the apartheid system to limit the perception of our creativity. And that's why when you look at all the creative outputs that we have made, have nothing to do with South Africa, because they are always identified with the township. That this music we are playing is township music. And township is the only ship you cannot sail, neither can you grace a township, if you see what I mean. So, art too, township art, dance, township dance, photography, township photography, filmmaking, township filmmaking. Every aspect of our creativity is locked into this township. And the white people don't make no fucking township nothing. They're creating South African art. And if we talk about South African art, we are actually talking about what the white man is making. That's it. And it is very, very important that we start creating a South African art form. And that's why Black consciousness was very, very important, you know, that it doesn't tap its roots from the township situation. The more you are enlightened, you don't even need fucking painting, because nature itself is a masterpiece of art. And if your ear is elevated, you don't even need any damn music, because you can hear the music in the oceanic waves. You get it in the breeze, in the rustle of leaves and things like that. The mystic dream catcher of a myriad-eyed sounds, a sound saying tropism, for those and only those who can read the silhouettes in the adumbrades of soul force. Zim had the sounds of shooting stars and could juxtapose these eerie sounds to the fat of a firefly.